What is going on, everybody? My fellow salesmen. How's everybody doing? Happy New Year. Happy 2023, everybody. Hope you guys are having a happy and healthy New Year so far. Anthony Jordan, Core Sales and Finance, back at you again. Your sales guide, your sales guru. I'm here to take this journey with you. I'm here to morph and mold you into the world's best salesman, the best the world has to offer. So in this video, I'm going to touch up on the most important thing in the sales world, the most important tool that a salesman needs and has in order to be the best salesman that you can be, in order to maximize success as a salesman. And that is your sales pitch, and how to perfect it, how to create the best sales pitch that you can create. Again, it's the most important thing in the sales world. A sales pitch to a salesman is like a jump shot to a basketball player. So I'm going to go over a handful of things and how you can create the best sales pitch that you can possibly create. The first thing that I want to talk about as far as importance, it probably is the most important tip, if not one of the most important tips in creating the best sales pitch. And that is, it's something that I learned years ago. Probably 8-9 years ago, I learned this when I was struggling as a salesman and I wanted to become better, and I sought out advice, and this was something that instantly made me better as a salesman. And that is to believe in your product. When you are pitching, you want to believe in what you're selling. In other words, you want to recognize that it has everyday value. You want to believe in what you're selling. What this does is it creates a subconscious confidence in you while you're pitching. And it's not crap, it's not junk. It sounds crazy, but again, this is something that I learned years ago, and I've also seen other great salesmen of the world incorporate this into their pitch as well. And it's not even something that it's just something that you're doing on a subconscious level to create more confidence. You want to believe in your product. For example, I'm just going to use, for example, if you're selling energy drinks, you want to realize that they can provide people energy. People need energy every day. People need focus. People have long, hard days. And if you recognize that what you're offering can help with that and can give people energy, same goes for anything, whether you're selling toothpaste, water, you want to believe in what you're selling. Again, recognize that it has value. You won't believe what this will do for your pitch. Again, it gives you so much confidence as you're pitching, and obviously confidence is something that is needed in a good sales pitch. So believe in your product. Number 2, and this is going to stem off of that, is you want to state the value that it has in your pitch. You want to explain the value that it has and why they need it. Explain exactly what it does. This way, when someone's listening to you pitch, they're taking in the information and they're recognizing that it has value. For instance, if you're, again, selling energy drinks, you want to state, we all need energy every day. We all have long days ahead of us. We all have a long working week. And in order to create the best focus and the best energy that you need during your day, this energy drink will do that. It has this, it has that, whatever it may be. It has vitamins and minerals, a perfect amount of caffeine, a more concentrated, whatever it may be. Again, I'm just using the energy drink as an example, but you want to state and make them aware of the value that your product has. So state the value, explain that value to them, and basically put it in their head why they need what you're selling. Number 3, this is extremely important. This actually probably might be the most important thing in a successful sales pitch, and that is talk normal. Do not have a robot voice. Do not have a telemarketer voice, especially if you're doing phone sales, if you're doing inside sales. People will detect it like that. I've even done experiments with it when cold calling and seeing when I have a monotone, robotic voice, or I'm just talking like I am now, and it's insane. It's like night and day. You do not want to have a robotic telemarketer voice. Most of you probably have gotten telemarketing calls, and let's be honest, everybody's going to know that it's a sales call, but the people that can actually hear a real person and hear that you're just talking like you would to your friends or like a family member, like you would talk to anybody personally, like how I'm talking now to you guys, that's how you want to sound. You do not want to sound monotone. You do not want to sound robotic. You don't want to sound like you're reading a script. If you're supposed to be selling, water, you want to sound like you're at a factory, working on creating a great water product. Whatever it is, you do not want to sound robotic. Talk like you would to your friends, to your family. Talk normal. Be a normal person, because again, people will detect that it's tacky. People don't want to be everyday telemarketed pitched. They'll detect it, they'll smell it, and they'll hang up on you right away. If you talk to them like a normal person, if you talk to them like you're an everyday person, like you're a normal person, and you actually have something to offer them, they will sit and they will listen, and they will listen to what you have to say. They will hear what you have to say. So no robotic voices. Talk normal. Again, talk to them like you would talk to your friend, your family member. As you're reading your pitch, try and perfect it to where eventually you won't have to read a pitch. Eventually it'll just become habit. But as you're reading, try and do it as you are just talking normally, and you're not talking off of a script, if that makes sense. So again, people will detect it and they will hang up on you, but if they hear it's just a normal guy, a normal businessman with something that can actually provide value to them, they will listen to you, and they will possibly give you business. So the fourth thing that I want to talk about, keep your pitch short and sweet. Do not make it incredibly long. Again, that's just asking for people to hang up on you. Keep it as short and sweet as possible, but make sure that you provide all the necessary information. Introduce yourself, introduce who you are. Don't stick on, again, explaining the value of it too long. Explain the necessary values, the most important values that your product has, and keep your pitch short and sweet. People don't want to be pitched for 5 minutes straight. Again, normal, everyday people don't sit there and explain something of value for 5 minutes. Everyday people, everyday conversations, you just state the obvious, state why it's important, and that's pretty much it. So keep it short and keep it sweet. Number 5, sound confident. This goes back to believing in your product, and I believe that breeds the most confidence. Sound confident. Sound Sound like you are Superman. Sound like you're having a great day. And keep confident. Stay confident. Again, you're going to get rejection. It's just going to happen. You're not going to sell every single person that you pitch. But as long as you're sounding confident, as long as you're keeping your head in the air, you're pumping that chest out, keep confident, stay confident, and sound confident. People like that. People will listen to a confident person. If you sound like you're having the worst day of your life, you're at this job that sucks, and you don't feel like being here, and blah, 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 they're going to hang up on you. They're not going to have any reason to stick around. And once again, they're going to detect that they don't have a need for your product. On the other hand, if they're hearing somebody that's confident and they're hearing somebody that is having a good day and enjoys what they do, they will sit and they will listen to you, and it might even be contagious. I've had plenty of people that you can tell they do not want to talk to me. They accidentally answered the phone. And by the end of the conversation, I have them laughing and in a better mood. It's crazy. It's nuts. So those are the 5 things. Again, number 1, believe in your product. Number 2, state the value, explain the value, and give them a reason of why they need your product. Number 3, no robotic voices. Talk like you normally would. Talk like a normal person having a normal conversation. Number 4, keep your pitch short and sweet. And number 5, sound confident and stay confident. These are the best tips I can possibly give you. The only other thing that I can think of is try not to stutter. Try not to repeat yourself a lot. I know I do that. I know you probably hear me repeating myself all the time, but try to just stay the course, and before you know it, you'll be closing. That's another thing that you'll come across in movies. It's something from Glenn Ross. They used it in Boiler Room 2. Always be closing. What this means essentially is that you're not there to see if they're having a good day. You're not there to talk to the customer. You're not there to make them feel better. Even though these things may happen from a confident and a good salesman, you are there to close them and to sell them. So everything that you're doing is essentially for the close. So always be closing. That's what you're there for. You're there to sell them a product. You're not there to ask them if they're having a good day. You're not there to find out if they're having a good day. Always be closing. Again, everything is for the close. Everything that you're doing is so you can close that sale and so you can sell them your product. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the comments. Any video ideas too. If there's anything that you want me to touch up on, let me know. I'll do it. And again, like last time I told you, be confident. Get out there and do it. Go and get it, guys. Other worries, I will see you next time. My fellow salesmen, over and